I'll be back. Just wait.
Don't. Never mind. I found it. False alarm.
My brother in Christ, what the frick?
Dab's forehead. Oh, fucking. Rag instantly drenched.
Concerned necromancer face.
God, my voice is so much deeper than I remember every time I hear it. Also, Star audio bounce.
He's away from
audio balancing.
He's away from the computer right now. Okay, there is background noise. Let me know if you can hear it.
Hello.
Friend, I can't hear.
Oh, he has tinnitus?
My brother said he asked if you had tinnitus.
Yeah, I can hear him.
Yeah.
Okay, hello! Welcome to the pre-stream! I'm gonna send out the link now.
Cheeseburger.
I didn't forget.
Also, audio balancing. Friend.
Dash.
Where's yet?
I've sent out the ping! Huzzah!
Not referring to that, referring to this. A lot north of the Forbidden Forest. The fuck that?
You're gonna have to explain to me what are you talking about. Oh, are you looking at the map?
Yes.
What's north of the Forbidden Forest?
A bit right to the willow swamp and above the Forbidden Forest there's what I might call a point of interest.
At the question mark?
Gauge.
Is that where,
Litney believes her stash is somewhere there.
Oh.
Yep. That's where her map
So there's an
was.
old stash with like a bunch of spell components that are worth a decent chunk of money.
Spell components
Wait.
that we could use to possibly cast True Resurrection, which she believes.
No.
Possibly, I think.
There is not 20,000 worth in there. You know the exact value of all the stuff.
Oh yeah, that's right. But that's still.
But it lets you cast a bunch of really good spells. Hello, Siggy Wonderkush! Welcome to Dunces and Dipshits. Well, you might not be wrong. That is what D&D is
Fuck
at the
you.
end of the day. How are you doing, man?
Hey, lad.
It's dunces in dipshits, let me correct it. Oh, howdy, lad.
Dingus and douchebags.
Yep.
Hey, Bummer.
Yeah, Bomber, you're...
What?
Okay, you've settled. You were
what's,
swapping between cat and TV. For a little
I
bit.
mean, it happens like that sometimes.
Led, what's your perception?
1 second.
Oh yeah, the player's perception.
Where is it? There it is.
Ratchel has more
11.
Ratchel has more passive perception than Litney.
So you
Damn.
have a +1 then.
My rat has a passive perception of 11, and Litney has a 0.
I think this paper might be out of date. Well. Good thing I have more sticky paper. Let's pop this off.
Hey, Ninja!
Hi, sorry for being late.
Hello, how are you doing? Guess what? You're exactly on time.
Yeah, I was in a bit of a pickle. Sorry.
Don't worry too much. So
yeah,
hello, welcome to the actual stream, everyone. It's me here, Starlight, the person over here by the DM board. This one right here. Hello, pop, 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 pop. And the others are over there, as you can see. I'm sure you'll remember their names. Actually, you know what? Just really quickly, could you just guys just say your player's name out loud, one at a time?
Litney Zaral.
Razzle.
Next.
Sarah?
Solstice. Yeah. Sorry.
And then over there
Sorry.
in the far right, we have Bear, who's sort of kind of a player, but they're mostly a co-DM right now. Yeah. Their
I'm
role
the
is amorphous.
unknowable horror of God who
Yes.
wants to turn the entire world into Swiss cheese.
Their role is amorphous and eldritch, like the god they are.
Cheeseburger.
Would someone here? Okay, you know what? Who wants to just quickly explain what we're doing? Where are we?
You, Litney, suffer.
When last we left our intrepid heroes, they made their way to a cabin, and to deal with with our friend Razzle's predicament involving a dragon, and we ran into a female green dragon who was a bit of a prick, unknowing to the party that we realized is a little too late. The cabin we were in wasn't the green dragons. It was a black dragons that almost managed to catch us. But we managed to sneak away. And now we find ourselves at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, where we might slowly turn into aberrations. Our guide might go mad and become one with the hive mind.
Yep, that's
And-
plenty. We don't need to talk anymore. Yep, thank you so much for that. Just for everyone to look at, here's a quick glimpse at the party. So this is the party over here. Ignore this person over here. And these are the NPCs tagging along with them. Of these NPCs, they're all much weaker than the party. The party is at level 6, these NPCs are at level 3 at most. So yes, in terms of combat, they can help, but they can also die. And just so you know, I am a merciful DM on the side of the players. I am not on the side of the NPCs. The NPCs can die horribly, horribly, and I'd be so happy. Thank you so
Yes,
much.
The children must not die. Litney will have a Joker moment again.
And I am on the side of I'm going to kill everyone eventually, and I'm going to take incredible amounts of pleasure in it.
Even from Litney? Especially Litney?
Your bodies will be strewn on the walls of Hoover Dam, looking at the setting sun.
Yeah, how'd you get to know this guy's a psychopath?
What do you mean? I'm completely insane and normal. I say while sharpening a dagger.
It's the world that's insane, not me. Says
Yeah.
every insane person.
Perhaps I'm out of touch. No, of course not. It's the kids. The kids are wrong, not me. Okay, right. So everyone.
Also, how long till Star rolls above a 3 on their perception check?
Ever. Oh my God,
Took you long enough.
Fjord! You don't fit anymore. I'm gonna have to make you very big. Now you fit.
You know, regardless of where you put Fjord, even if it's still in my usual spot, it fits.
Yeah, you're in the usual
Anyway.
spot. You were just very tiny because your bear image is just a tiny PNG of just a big bear
Yeah.
face. Okay, right. No more
Now,
talking. Let's
it'd be
go.
absolutely funny if I jump scared Star by swapping back. No, I'm
Uh,
not that evil.
I'd only see part of your face. Anyway, no more talking. Let's play D&D, which is talking. But you know. To give you a quick recap, just a reminder of where you guys are. It is quite a wonderful day. Is it day? Is it night? Who knows? You know it's past midnight, but at the same time, you can't really tell what time it is in the forest because the lighting conditions are not pitch black. It doesn't strike you as midnight because you can see what you vaguely feel like sunlight, although very, very faint orangish light poking through every now and then through the very, very thick canopy. Everywhere you look, it's wrong, slightly wrong, but at the same time, it's a somewhat comforting to some of you. To one of you specifically, you know, the fairy, Solstice. You feel pretty horrible right now. Your stomach churns as you look at this place, and as you stare off into pretty much any part of this, you feel like you're looking off into the abyss, and you feel like quite a bit is looking back at you.
The
I'm
last
here,
one
I'm
is
here.
joined.
Hello, Labiande. You missed nothing. Don't worry. We just
Oh, they're dying.
we just did a small recap. So I'm just
That was a mild cough. You don't be so dramatic. man.
so Labiande.
You've been sprayed with the corona! Ah!
Labiande.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just describing how it is like for you guys right now. And well, you feel both comfortable here thanks to your aberrant nature, but also like something could swoop down at any second and just kill you. Just grab you and just take you off
Oh.
into nowhere. So, equal parts, yeah, this kind of feels like home, but also, this feels like everything here wants to kill me. To some of you, it feels the same. To others, it doesn't. You know, the fear part is like kind of constant. By the way, smell, that's a wonderful thing to talk about. Solstice, you know what? All of you smell something sweet. That's just the general ambience of this place. It's kind of sweet. You know, you can't really describe it as like sweet like flowers or like concentrated perfume or like, you know, just some weird wax that just smells like kind of good when you like get a really big huff of it or paint. Solstice, you and your little buddy Stefano. It smells sweet too. Really sweet, in fact. Too sweet. Sickly sweet. Like fested, rotting garbage. Just have fun with that. By the way, you, Laviande, your character, Isabella, the smell is a bit tough to place, but it does smell pretty much kind of like home. But you're also getting a bit of the flavoring of a place you've been briefly and cost you greatly. That's enough of that. So turn
Oh,
orders.
shit.
This
Yippee.
we have roughly, I believe, four turn orders. Is it? We break it down to sets of like 2 hours, so we can have four watches, or if you want to make it simple, let's just do 2. Are you guys okay with that? We're gonna say that 2 watches, and let's not worry about the timing for that.
All right. In that case, I have grouped it up.
It's
So
Clear's initiative.
we don't need your initiative.
Oh.
Okay, you know what? Hold up a second.
Wall P is vanishing into the ether then. What?
Your roll initiative. Here's
Nope.
turn order.
Every
Everyone, just roll me initiative just to make
Oh
this.
no! I've caused a boss fight!
No, don't worry. Oh, shit, everyone just suddenly appeared out of nowhere. What's happening?
All 14 of us. Jesus. Wait a minute.
Isabella
There's only 12 of us.
Isabella's on here twice. Just wait 1 second. Let me delete all this. Sorry, that was
I only
lag.
see-
That was lag.
Wait a second.
No,
We
Isabella
don't
was.
need to have a watch like that.
No,
Kafarata doesn't need to sleep it.
no. I'm just having you roll turn order so that if combat happens, we don't need to waste time on that. We can just whatever turn order you roll now. This is what we're gonna just keep using for the rest of the session.
So we're rolling for the session.
Yeah, we are rolling for the session essentially. The session luck.
In that case,
I'm just going. Yeah. So let me take a look.
This is what roll one more time? Initiative?
Initiative. I'm just rolling initiative so that we don't need to roll later. Simple. Keeping it simple. Where's my pen? Where do I keep dropping my pen?
Good question.
Oh my god. The pen doesn't work.
Die.
Fair. Lower his intelligence and wisdom.
I
No.
can't lower it anymore. It's at 0.
It's fine. How?
It's not though.
How dare? It's fine. The pen works.
Hold on, let me find it. I could reduce the wisdom. It's at 3 though.
Make him a
Okay.
vegetable.
Listen. Stop it. Stop it right now.
They're already a vegetable.
How dare you? I'm not good for
It's
anyone's
3
health.
is consciousness.
I'm not
Guys,
good. Okay,
focus.
I'm not good for anyone's
Okay.
health. I'm candy, if anything. Okay, stop
Okay,
right
okay.
there. Everyone, we're gonna pick turn. We're gonna do turn orders. 2 turn orders. That's all I'm gonna do. Simple, just a simple 2 turn orders. Okay. I'm going to want 2 people. It's essentially just this. You guys can pick whatever turn order you want to be in. I'm not going to complicate it. I just want to pick 2 people who are going to roll for perception, and it can't be the same person twice.
Yeah. In
And,
that case,
and I prefer you. Only one NPC allowed for this. You're not allowed to pick 2 NPCs for both turn orders.
in this case, it's Sid and Raz. And the second group is Isabella and Dave.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want me to reroll
We are not.
initiative?
While in the forest, we are not going to talk about time. Just so you understand, time is no longer a concept in the forest. We're not going to talk about that.
Forest of No Time.
No. What I mean is, it's a very weird place, and I don't want to think about exactly how long is passing. We're going to abstract that, so you guys aren't going to be able to tell.
Yeah.
So,
It's overcast.
So you guys just pick. Again, I'm gonna say probably everyone's taking turns watching, but just for the sake of mechanics, go ahead. Oh shit! Am I using the? I was using the DM screen for a second. that would have been bad. People on stream would have been able to see hidden things in the background.
Classic star moment.
Yeah.
So go ahead, pick 2 people, and they will roll. Okay?
I already said Sid and Raz for first one.
No. What I mean is 1 person rolls for the first turn, and another person rolls for the second one.
Okay, you mean like that. In that case, Sid on the first one because he has 7, and not Sarah, and Isabella on the second because she has a 5.
Okay? All agreed?
Aye.
Cool.
Yes.
Jeez.
Cool. Let's keep it simple and let's agree. The first one, Zid is going to roll, and we're gonna see how good your guys' luck is. By the way, now that you guys are in the forest, this is going to be this is going to be what you guys are going to see.
Okay.
I'm just basically giving you a brief idea of like this is the forest. An overhead map of the forest roughly kind of looks like this.
We lost the turn order.
Is the turnover map specific?
Yep.
Yes.
I guess so. Yeah.
But I'm looking at the turn order.
Okay.
It's not
Well,
showing
yeah,
for
from
me.
your perspective as a DM, but
Oh my god, are you serious?
Just put
That-
down the ones that we all have.
I'm
Do you want me to re-roll my the
I'm-
initiative for me? Because only in my first one shows up.
I'm so upset right now.
It's okay. It's okay. It's an easy fix.
Yeah, just manually re-enter us.
Okay. Okay, everyone just put down your tokens just in a corner somewhere just so that we have it. Oh. So, yeah, let's keep this simple.
And it's
Isabel,
start of thunder again.
uh, here. Right click, add turn. You're there, Isabella? Okay. 7.
mhm.
And I'm going to.
There's 2 of them.
I can't delete. Okay, I'm deleting the first one. Don't worry, because you're a DM. That's why you can see it. Someone roll me. Someone pick someone. Roll the first d20 plus 7.
Yeah, I can do it.
Let's go. Woohoo!
That's 7.
You don't get to do it anymore. I already did it.
There we go.
Would
Litney-
it be all right for
Litney, what is your? You know what?
the
No,
first one I rolled was a 22.16.
just add it in yourself. You can double click and add it in.
When the DM is just done with the BS of the VTT.
Is Solstice in here? Solstice in here. Add turn. There we go. Everyone's in there. Just go ahead and just click it in yourself. You have the numbers you rolled? Do it.
I knew it.
Okay, so that's a 19, is it? Okay, that's a pretty high roll. Let me take a look at this.
Who is breathing so angrily over there?
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize my mic was so sensitive. 1 second, I'm gonna fix that.
Okay, right. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna need 4 d10s.
Is this better?
Just anyone can roll me 4 d10s.
I'll
Yeah,
handle
I'm
it.
doing it.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. Okay, that's not gonna be. Let me take a look at this.
I swirl my evil DM hands over the situation and say, "Ahoy, boppity boopity bippity boppity, I curse this DM sessiony."
Please don't.
And if you do that, I'm
2,
sending you to hell. Baruch
3.
Tama!
Okay.
Unfortunately,
just a
I'm already
fourth
in hell. It's called Arizona.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Ayo.
fair enough.
That's good. That's good.
Sending
for
me to hell would make my situation
someone.
better. It'd be colder.
I heard that. I thought. Oh no, wait. Actually, Ohio is not hell. It's limbo.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah,
so,
Ohio is
so.
limbo.
So.
California.
As you guys,
Nothing fucking happens.
as you guys are in camp. If I
Who
were-
just died?
If I understand correctly, most of you are in Razzle's bubble because that's what we discussed last time, except for a few of the NPCs and the undead.
Yeah.
Good. And the horses.
That's personally-
Fjord's in the cart as a pile of skulls.
Okay, so Zid, having been in the bubble where it was cast, basically spends most of his time outside somewhere close by. You can't really see him that well. He's hiding, and he's kind of tough to see, especially given the weird nature of the force and lighting effects. You do catch his outline every now and then as he seems to keep shifting the place he's watching from. He seems to be keeping a pretty good watch, especially since he's like trying to avoid any blind angles whatsoever. There's no light as well because you guys decided that it'd be too dangerous. And I don't know who'd be like. Most of you would be asleep, given that it'd be only Zed and a few other people on the watch. When Zed pokes his head, basically just runs back into the bubble, and just quietly wakes everyone up.
What is it, young Sid?
And Zed would basically just
Trouble,
be like, shh,
obviously.
shh, shh, shh. Just for everyone, he just basically just shush you immediately as he's waking you up, and he'd basically say, "We need to hide, 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 hide."
Okay. Let's see. Do I have anything for this? Please tell me I have I dare put a spell.
Minor illusion would work.
Banak Afalata can turn invisible. Should I just send him out and see what's happening?
He can still be sensed. I would, if anyone got a minor illusion, I would just cast it over the entire group.
Minor
I don't
illusion.
think
Minor
is it, too
illusion.
big?
Minor illusion can't really do that. It is a basic
You're
cantrip,
thinking
you know.
major.
Minor
You're
illusion
thinking
is
major.
minor illusion is also only about a 5-foot cube.
Okay, Major, I
Maximum.
mean. Yeah.
Does someone have
been a while
silent
since I read
image?
Sadly, I don't have anything for this.
Well, I can check. Give me a second to check the spell list.
Doesn't Raz have major image?
I do.
We need to hide.
I shall produce a major image.
Just make a big old mound over the
I
ball.
was gonna make a big tree.
Litney's going to
Well,
order
good
her
enough.
Slayer and Fjord mentally to hide.
Could you post what exactly that spell does?
Major image.
Oh, and while you do that, I will cast darkness on the area.
Should I have Fjord and Slayer also try to hide the horses?
I have enveloped our area with darkness, so it's gonna be very hard to see.
You've enveloped a small area with darkness.
I'm casting
It's
major image.
I don't imagine darkness can basically work. Darkness only at 24.
Big
It's
tree.
only how big? What's your area of
50 foot.
darkness? Darkness is not 50 feet.
15 foot.
15 foot what?
15 foot radius.
Okay.
Clear.
Major image is 20 feet cube.
Mm-hmm.
So if we center it, it would be this big. Big enough for us to. Big enough for us to get everything in.
Consider this also includes all of the NPCs, who I'm not going to put on the screen.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm going to just put the NPCs on screen if I can, because why not? Da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay, let's see. This is not going to get the horses just because there's not enough space in there. And it's also not going to get the carriage. So there's Zed, Jabel, Slayer, Dave, whose token is, I mean, Inadi's here also. Dave's token's like all the way in the bottom somewhere. I hate that so much.
Shouldn't it be for most used?
I don't think you
There's
can
like a-
organize by most used. NPCs, please, he's got to be in here. Okay, I don't have Dave's token. I'm going to use this slot from Zootopia instead. And there we go. I believe that's... And then also there's two dogs. Well, those dogs can be unsummoned.
Those are, yeah, I'm just using them as basically horses.
Why is Zid so tiny? There you
because
go.
he's a little boy.
Okay, that's basically everyone. No, the
Yep, everyone can
so
everyone can fit.
here's the horses.
Okay.
Oh.
Horses
so
are two
right
horses
there,
are large creatures.
move the Slother one step over, and everyone can get in.
Mm-hmm. And then the wagon won't fit. Just
And
so you know.
a
Yeah,
minor
but-
illusion on the wagon.
Who's missing?
Major illusion, I mean.
Is everyone here?
Inadi?
Inadi is here. Where's Inadi? I put her down.
Why did you put Inadi down? She was just a little girl.
Listen, she broke her leg.
Arr,
What am I
arr.
supposed to do?
Hard.
Yeah,
Anyway.
Oh, there she is. She
Yeah,
was eating.
everyone's there. Everyone's there. Can you
Okay.
just-
Chicken.
We're streaming right now. Chop chop.
I mean,
Oh,
listen,
also, don't calculate Fjord as a spot, because, reminder,
Why didn't it?
he can willingly just become shadows.
Yeah, in Litney's shadow specifically.
okay, right. So as you guys are hiding away, using all of your magic to basically immediately try to hide yourself, there
Wait, these things have magic sight, don't they?
there's a Tud. It,
Yeah, but
y-
it
at first,
requires a special
you
sight.
couldn't tell at first, but Tud. 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 And you realize you might be kind of fucked.
Frick.
Zid is the first one to notice, and he points it out. As he points it out, you guys, something approaches.
Litney, he pulls out her spell book and is going. If the moment this thing realizes, is they're there?
They're walking. 1,
Huh.
2, 3. 3 fairly large creatures which at first glance look like dinosaurs. Yeah! And then you kind of notice that something's a bit off about these things. I'm going to post in description spam. But basically, these creatures are dinosaurs, yeah, but they're a bit misshapen. A bit, they're a bit bulky, muscular, misshapen. They have teeth. There are a lot of teeth. Very friendly people, big smiles. But then you notice that those things in the back, then they're kind of spikes, but also they are teeth. There are way too many holes on this creature. And a lot of them drip this weird green sludge. You can't. As it walks, it is both confident, a stalking predator, and at the same time a horribly wounded beast. There's a multitude of spots on its face that you can't tell are eyes or just bizarre markings of just magic. One of its arms bears a human-like hand. The other, a mass of tentacles that move as if each one has a mind of its own. Thud, 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 thud. They walk 1, 2, 3, And as they're walking, they seem to be looking around for something. I am going to want. How am I going to do stealth here?
Uh,
Give me one second.
we're in darkness, so
Noise.
they would have disadvantage.
Noise. No, they're
And
not.
even if we had
I'm
been in
sorry,
darkness,
but
it also
not-
cast a major
I'm-
image around us.
major image doesn't. I'm gonna be honest. That does shit against noise.
Okay, cool. I'm just saying, imagely, they have a lot to work for to try to see us.
Yeah, but that doesn't affect your stealth checks. Again, I'm taking it into account behind the scenes.
Wait a minute, doesn't the bubble block sound?
No.
No, okay.
I mean, it's up to you. Does it? Look at the spell.
I think
Also,
it
the
does.
horses are not in the bubble.
I thought they were.
The bubble
No,
specifically
they were too
says it
big.
cannot
How
hold
would
large
you-
creatures. Understand? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
I feel
11.
like someone should.
There are 11 medium creatures here also, so one of you had to be out. So Dave, get rid of Dave, get rid of Goblin. They have to be out of the bubble.
But they are.
Again,
They are,
mechanically, you guys are still going to have to keep quiet somehow, so I'm going to have to figure it out.
groups,
Yeah, I don't say anything about sound.
Listen,
group
give me
stealth
one.
check. Like
I'm in my shell. I'm not moving a muscle.
Give me 1 second.
if Litney
Okay,
had,
hold up a second. I want you guys to pick 3 players, and all 3 of those people will roll stealth check with advantage, and I'll have to see based on that. So you
I
guys,
volunteer. Razzle's great at stealth.
yep.
Same with
Not
Litney.
me.
Razzle.
Not me. I have a dex of 8.
Razzle,
well-
stealth check, go!
Here comes Litney's. 15. Can I add my Okay, I'll add
you-
my a glimpse to from a distant past life that the
Yes,
reborn gets, so I can
do
roll a
it.
D6.
And who's the third?
Solstice?
Okay.
My dex is shit.
Mine too.
What's
Uh,
your dex?
Fjord has a
How
plus
about that?
3.
Oh yeah, Sid. What's Sid's stealth?
I said
Sid
players.
Oh,
Okay.
players.
The
So it's gonna
NPCs
be-
are not here for you. Again, I'm not going to be nice to you
Okay.
and be double nice to you with NPCs.
Well, I suppose I can do it.
wait. What is your stealth?
Mine is 0. Big fat stealth 0.
Mine is 1. So
Isabella has a +3 dexterity, just so you
I-
guys know.
What? No, I don't.
Wait a second. Oh, I misread that.
I have a
Uh,
-1 dexterity. I
oops.
probably have the worst
Sorry,
dexterity
wrong
of the whole
Oh,
group.
so
It makes sense. You have a shell.
Frick.
Yeah,
I
I
accidentally
have the
clicked it.
stats of a
Sorry about
reflavored
that.
turtle.
Sorry.
so I have to roll
Wait, that's nature.
stealth, right?
I accidentally clicked.
Alright, so
Sarah, what was your dex? Stealth.
1,
Okay, roll.
right? 17.
Advantage.
Oh,
So roll again.
Come on. Okay, so
17.
17. So
Okay,
Litney with
wonderful.
your 20.
23, 20, 17. Okay, right. I'm just gonna roll one thing for these guys just to see what happens.
Litney will hold.
Actually, you know what? I'm probably gonna have to roll this with disadvantage, so I'm gonna roll 2 things. No,
Okay.
that wasn't a roll. I'm gonna
I would like to-
I'm gonna undo that 18.
Oh dear lord.
Well. Hmm.
Can I ready a fireball just in case?
If anyone
Feel
succeeded, I will
free.
silvery bobs them.
Yeah, ready a fireball.
How
If
would
these
you
things-
know?
I
they
don't
start-
need to know.
You can't see them, can you? Through the
I-
minor
I'm-
illusion?
I'm a warlock. I got
What do you mean
devil
minor
sight.
illusion?
Major illusion.
Major image.
Major image.
But,
You know what? It's fine. Let me just double again. You're gonna have to relax on that, okay?
Yep.
Storytelling
Let
wise,
me-
coming in. These three. Oh shit. Page. They take a moment, separating for a bit, each one looking a different direction. One of them approaches far too close, just looking around.
It's
It-
just a tree.
It looks to one of the trees. The tree looks back to it. It slowly lowers its gaze, and the tree seems to bend as well. It turns to look at another one. It turns to look at another one. It turns, and when it looks to you, you hear something that sounds like you hear a twig crack somewhere. And then suddenly this thing's head twitches to look in the other direction. All three of them stop. They lower their heads as if paying attention, and you hear a bush rustle, and they start rushing off towards it in that direction. 1,
And I
2. What? And you?
was about to use command on them on that one to say you saw nothing.
No, don't
I
do
think
that.
these need a-
I mean, if you would like to roll stealth to make sure no one else hears you, I'd love to do that.
Wait, stop. Command's
Dude,
a terrible
I swear
spell.
to God,
You only
if
get
your
one word command.
If this
Ah, right.
Tinkerbell opens her mouth, a tentacle is going to be shoved down their hentai style.
I don't
Immediately.
think they will.
That's,
Can I get
that's
a
just-
fine boop $5, please?
Okay. So 1, 2, 3. It just takes 3 seconds for you to hear a blood-curdling scream. And these things, and the roar of these three creatures, and then a resonating roar from somewhere off in the distance, left, right, behind you, in front of you. The trees shake. You hear more screams. And in silence.
Litney will, it, despite not being capable of breathing, is holding her breath, of like just giving it a little bit more time before deciding it's safe to move.
Mm-hmm. And that's the first watch. Nothing else happens for the first watch. You guys are safe.
I was
Yep.
literally holding my breath. I knew that even if I fireballed those three, we weren't going to be able to survive that.
Now for the second watch, who was it who said was rolling? Was it Razzle?
Nah,
Oh, God.
Razzle has shit. Have shit perception. It was
I
Isabella.
know.
Okay, so what do I roll?
Just roll perception, as simple as that.
Okay, perception. Perception. Where the fuck is it? Ah, there we go.
Will you allow me to?
No,
I was
nothing.
okay.
No extra complications. We're boiling the watch mechanics down to its minimum.
All right, fair enough.
16. Okay. Someone else roll me 4d10.
Okay.
Oh. Oh my.
How long does major image last
Actually,
for?
no. Let's see.
Major image, the major image, 10 minutes.
Yeah, so all your spells are all gone, by the way. Only the time in HUD that lasts. Let's see now.
Correct.
Okay. 16 perception. Yeah. Nothing seems to happen. Although whoever's on watch, Isabella, you just
And Raz.
Isabella and Raz, you guys on watch, you just get the feeling that things are slowly moving around you. And just
Everything in this forest is moving. I half think the trees are just arms.
you swear you see some silhouettes just in the corner of your vision. And Isabella, you're fairly certain this means something has found you, but you believe this is not the violent side of the forest. The forest you think of as, a collection of things that want to kill you and things that want to eat your corpse. These seem to be the ones that want to eat your corpses.
So scavengers.
Yeah, they're just waiting. They're chilling. They know you're gonna die. And they know they don't need to do shit. And they're gonna get nice and fat off whatever remains after the big guys get you.
So what you're saying, these guys, whatever they're watching us, knows that the bigger guys are going to be back for us.
Something
Well,
big, something big's gonna
It's
kill
funny,
you.
really, because like the thing is, if it was just me here, I probably would be fine, honestly.
You
I mean,
would be fine. First, you aren't super appealing, and second, you know a few ways around, but they only work for like about one person at a time and are like really slow.
Yeah,
This is the worst
I'm
damage trip
literally an
ever.
uncooked snail. I
Okay.
only taste good if you add some garlic and butter.
Yep, so I'm just moving you all guys to
Nice,
this
great.
corner really quickly. We're good.
Are
We're
you certain
good.
someone wouldn't come prepared for that?
Okay. Wonderful. So now we're gonna go into a bit I'm shamelessly stealing. The long rest is over. Everyone, first of all, sorry. I'll put a bit of tone on. We don't need that right now. Everyone, roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Everyone,
Um,
everyone?
Everyone.
Except for the
I'm
undead.
guessing this.
I mean, except the undead.
Oh, okay.
Don't tell me you're gonna roll on my list if they fail.
What?
I
You're
rolled
gonna
a
roll on
six.
my body horror list if they fail, won't
Wait.
you?
No.
Question.
The thing I stole from you comes next.
Oh,
I'm not going to do that.
Is this
oh
considered
man.
poison? Is this considered a poison effect or just a
No,
curse?
it's a curse.
Wait,
Okay,
is
so
it,
I don't get that advantage.
wait, is it an event?
Looks like a lot of us failed.
It is you guys existing upon this forest. And let me take a look at this. 20.
Wait, did Raz not pass with
Hold
a
up.
17?
Isn't Litney undead?
Litney
Technically,
is
It's
very
humanoid.
much Litney is very much alive.
well, we're
Oh.
not
Is
using
17
the,
not good enough?
I didn't say anything yet. So
Okay.
okay, let me see this. Isabella pass, Sarah fail, Razzle pass, Litney fail. Coolborn, why you have advantage? You fail.
Yeah, I accidentally had it since the stealth.
And who is that? Stefano? Stefano also fails?
Yep.
Stefano is oh, he's not your familiar.
No.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I didn't roll for
He's literally just
Benecafolata.
your friend. Yeah, roll for Beneficolata. Unless you unsummon them, you had to roll for them. Familiars get it too,
Well,
by the way.
I
Fun
mean,
times.
I have it on the map, but honestly, I keep it on summoned unless I need them out
Yep.
while in the Forbidden
They're
Forest.
probably fine. Don't worry about that too much. And now let's take a
reckon
look
it's
at the
okay.
NPCs. I'm just gonna write this
They're
down on the
failing.
paper. Don't worry about it too much. I hate so much not knowing where my pen is.
Okay, for everyone who might be watching,
Just so you know, no
either
one
here
knows if you
or
succeeded or failed in character. At
Yeah,
least
'cause
not the
anyone
first
who
time. But you know, the people who
Solstice would know
uh, Solstice would know.
because
No,
it's
yeah, Solstice would
because
know
it's
because you're just poisoned. You're feeling really, really sick, and honestly, Stefano is too. As you feel this place reject you, and you reject it to your bones. So everyone who failed, except Solstice and Stefano, mark poison on yourself. You're poisoned permanently until someone cures you. Uh, Everyone else who failed, just write down on your sheet that you're an aberration right now.
Oh, time to watch Dave fail.
that
I
will
still
do.
become
don't
the thing he
understand.
hated the
I still
most.
don't yet understand what you stole from me, but oh well.
It's coming next.
You'll know.
You'll know when I actually do it. I'm just rolling for the NPCs.
hmm Okay, so by the way, everyone who might be watching now, or watching the stream the stream in the future, because the YouTube channel keeps them recorded. When I talked about my body horror table, I actually have two tables with each 100 entries, which on them there is like it's very well, it was basically supposed to be that it's a table very similar to the flesh warping effects of the Cybriax, and yeah, it's a whole bunch of things that can
I'm not
twist your body into different weird shapes and bullshit if you fall to an effect that does that. I use them from time to time on my players, and usually it
okay.
gets pretty hilarious.
Okay, excuse me. Yeah, so I'm not going to tell you guys about what NPCs succeeded or failed, but the NPCs, you know, they're playing on hard mode because I'm the one rolling for them.
hmm
yeah.
Okay, so I don't have the cap for my pen, so that's wonderful. I need a
Oh, yeah,
different. I
don't
need to
get
get a
like
better.
that.
I need to pull out a different pen from somewhere eventually.
Is there any
So
visual indication of any of the the
no,
people who failed?
absolutely nothing.
Well,
Okay.
Quick question. Can
At
divine
least
sense
on
pinpoint who is an aberration?
does it point aberrations? Is it specified in there?
yes, it is. It-
No, it is not.
oh,
No, you're right. Huh.
Yeah,
I
that's
could have
technically
sworn they
good.
were.
It does
Oh,
not.
right.
However,
Do not
if you were a
worry.
ranger, that would work. But oh wait, actually, we have a ranger.
Oh right.
Who is specialized against aberrations?
Yes, Dave's favorite creature is an aberration.
Isn't this convenient?
Either way,
It's not gonna
I'm
work.
prepping.
Fuck that. I'm not gonna give an NPC. He's just an NPC.
I'm
Fuck.
prepping detect good and detect evil good or whatever it's called.
Sure. So here's where I start with the stealing. I didn't actually take the tokens because no, it's too much effort.
Yep.
Here is point A. This is where you start. Just so you guys know, this table in front of you is actually the forest map, which you guys will be navigating. From now on, I'm going to basically work things out like this. I am going to, on my own discretion, give you guys options and tell you what you're doing. So you are here at A. You can go. You have 3 paths available before you: B, C, D. So here's what
Hey, sorry.
Yes. Did I put them down?
I
Yes.
No, no, it's nothing to do with the game. It's just I'm taking a look at the stream, and
Is it not up?
they've been seeing Tabletop Simulator for a hot minute now.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I was looking at that and I just didn't. I've been looking at Tabletop Simulator for a hot minute now. Okay, so
Okay.
here's how I'm going to explain this. You have these three
Just
parts.
making sure that's
Sorry,
intentional.
that's not intentional. That was just me fucking up. My brain turning off. You have 3 parts in front of you: A, B, C, and D. Basically, Isabella will tell you vaguely based on what she knows. If you go this direction to B, you might find treasure. If you go, can you guys see that? You guys can see the name, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you guys go to C,
Mm-hmm.
you might find a wondrous event. And if you guys go to D,
Oh, okay.
you will find for sure a fight.
C.
I prefer the Wondrous event.
So let me explain
Yeah.
how this works. Unlike how he runs it. In every
I vote for C.
wherever you go, I will roll to see if you guys get attacked by something. So that is a chance for fighting everywhere. But
Yeah, it was actually
Yes.
inspired by the progression in inscription.
okay, understood. Yes. So if you go to the B, for example, there is going to be a treasure there. There might also be a fight, but you will get something good out of it. C is a wondrous event where you have no idea what's going to happen. It could be good, it could be horrible, but it's going to be something spectacular. D is 100% for sure a battle. There won't be a roll to see if that's
fuck it.
going to. There won't be a
I'm
sure
going
if a battle's going to happen. But you might get. If you go for D, the battle, I might, depending on how things go, give you either a +1 to a stat, or you might find a unique item. So that's basically what's going on. That's a fight. That's a chance for a fight, no matter what. But D is just straight up a fight. But at the end of it, you'll get something. You know.
It's guaranteed risk versus reward.
Yeah, basically it's a matter of you're guaranteeing the fight, but you're also going to get something good out of it. You're guaranteeing the reward of a fight. Versus, B could be you could get a really cool weapon. And B could be maybe you get blessed by something. Who knows? So yeah, you guys talk amongst yourself.
I have cast my vote.
Just drag your character to whichever choice you choose.
Oh, I will put them further apart to make it easier.
I wonder if I'm kind of. Would Isabella know which is the safe? It seems to be the shortest route.
They're all equal. Isabella is giving
all
you
equal.
the 3 best routes to take.
All right.
My mistress say that all these routes are equal in terms of distance. You have to understand that every path here is far from being a straight line.
Very well, I don't want to stay here too long. It's way too dangerous for the children.
Because you have a guide, Isabella, and the ranger Dave, you will get through this at the same time no matter what. It just matters how many longers you guys want to take based on how exhausted you get. That's the only That's the only thing that depends on that dictates time. Everything else is fine. No matter which route you take, it's all the same. The one that matters is how many long rests you guys want to take.
Also, I just want to say, is it possible for Litney to give Javel, Zid, Inadi, and her inspiring leader, or temporary, the temporary HP from that right now, or
Yes, you can. You're gonna give it to those guys?
Yeah. Okay, so it'll be Litney, Javel, Inadi, Zid, Isabella.
Okay, so give me 1 second. You guys.
The Isabella is also going to go up to our ranger guy, Dave. Thing is that's for.
So give it me again. Who will get it and tell me what? Just write in chat. Just write in chat who will get it and what the number is for temp HP.
Laviander, do you think you could cast remove curse on me and Stefano?
Well, I was about to do that, but I don't think I would know instinctively that you are infected. So that's what I was about to.
Hey,
go
they're
to,
not infected.
You know, Dave.
They're poisoned.
Yes,
I'm a
but
fairy.
you know,
they're poisoned. They're clearly sick.
Mine is quite obvious.
They're
okay,
fey.
yeah.
They don't get turned into aberrations. They get poisoned.
All right, of course. So
Yeah.
my mistress is telling you to hold still, if you will.
Yep.
Now for your dog. There you go.
Okay, and I'm gonna use one of my spell slot to cast detect good and evil, so I can sort out which one is currently aberration and which ones are not.
Except Razzle, everyone. Well, no, wait. Except Razzle and Isabella. In fact, Isabella is an aberration also. Everyone's an aberration except Razzle.
I already have an aberration. Hold the stick.
So
hold up,
the only one. So the only one we don't know is
everyone. By the way,
is...
everyone. Hold up! Stop! Let me stop you right there. Wait. Could you post the spell? Because I just realized the spell might not actually tell you who will get it.
Yeah, but
it's within 30 feet. I can literally have people walk in and out.
It lets you know if there is one
within 30 feet.
You know what? I'm gonna say you're taking the time to do it. Everyone, including the horses. Everyone, all of the NPCs failed.
Oh god, fucking damn it!
I rolled for the NPCs.
How long does it take to take a short rest again?
1 hour.
Shit. Okay. How long do we get? How long?
Oh, by the way, if you guys, here's a fun fact: if you guys take a short rest, there's a chance I'm gonna roll for an encounter.
I think
can we short rest while in the moving carriage?
If you short rest, I'm gonna roll for an encounter. Just so you understand, the forest is a very deadly spot. Actually, you know what? No. I'm not gonna be that mean. Sure, you can. Just remember, everyone.
Yeah, because that sounded really fucking unfair.
Yeah, I sounded.
Okay, I'm gonna short rest in the carriage, and then once we're done with the.
Really quickly now, everyone cast your votes. Where are you going? Did you all decide? Everyone's going for D.
No.
Listen, you can decide what you're doing otherwise later. Just give me where are you going. I need to prepare. While you guys RP, let me prepare.
I'll go with C.
I want to go to see the Wondrous event. It's called the Wondrous event.
Also,
yeah, but it's basically random.
I don't care. I want to go see the event.
Yeah, I would vote for that too if I were you, honestly, because even though you're sure to have a battle there, the Wondrous event is the one that has the most chance of giving you something really cool and interesting. Like, it's better than the treasure. At least that's the way I run it.
I mean, yeah, but I'm running it, so you can't really take.
Yeah, I know, but like,
where is
even the Wondrous event is like at least more interesting from a storyteller perspective.
Oh, Litney, why were you under C?
I have no idea. I was wondering where my token went.
Me too.
Okay, Razzle,
Okay,
could you be the tiebreaker, please?
Razzle.
What?
Move your
Could you be
token.
the
Tiebreaker.
tiebreaker?
Hold on, I gotta zoom out to actually see where the thing is.
It's here.
Boop.
Also, we
Nope.
lost. Air.
Okay, great. So
Okay.
you guys are going to the Wondrous event. Okay. I'm gonna roll here to see if you guys actually run to an encounter, though. I'm gonna roll the big
I
one.
mean, worst case scenario, we'll just have a fight anyway, so.
That's
Nah,
interesting.
the worst case is that we get nothing.
Okay, so that was that, and let's see what is the Wondrous encounter. So I'm gonna have
Something fun, something fun.
3 of these. I'm gonna roll them all, and let's see what they come up with. Oh, interesting.
That doesn't sound good. That never sounds good.
Yeah, fuck it, we ball.
Yep.
Screw it.
There's not gonna be any
Well-
pictures involved or anything like that. I'm gonna just have to describe everything. Because there's no way I can prepare pictures for all of this stuff.
My brain is ready.
Okay, your brain is ready. That's great to hear. Just give me 1 second. 1 minute water break.
No problem,
Where
I'm
are we?
scratching the back of my head.
Where we're going through the Wondrous event, and we may be fighting. You ballin'?
My entire computer shut down.
That is
Yeah, I was kind of thinking that.
My entire computer vehemently disagrees with something that just happened, and I don't know what. What did it not want me to know? Can I get a recap, please?
basically,
Um,
I stole a mechanic which Bomber got from a video game. You have 3 parts
No,
in
which
front of you.
I got.
Sorry,
I
which
got-
Laviande.
I was there
Laviande.
for that. It was roughly
They picked
we
C.
just decided,
Wondrous
and
event.
then I just obliterated.
They picked C. Wondrous event, and I said 1 minute. I need a water break.
All right.
Okay. Well, this is gonna be pretty interesting. As you guys ride the carriage forwards, you decide to take a bit of an odd decision. Following Isabella's reading of the forest from their experience and their gut feelings, you decide to move away from where you imagine treasure would be or are certain a fight would be, to instead venture towards the even more unknown. The unknown beyond this. As the carriage rattles forward, the bumpiness seems to actually reduce considerably even. It's not just the fact that, oh, you're not hitting the random straight rock anymore, you're not running over bumpy ground. It's beyond just riding on smooth ground, because even the way the horses move, the carriage would jostle just a bit. But no, it's almost as if you stop moving. Like, you can still hear the horses outside. You can still feel like the very, very faint, like, vibration that the carriage is moving. But you almost feel like you're just sitting still. If not, for being able to see the trees pass by around you. The trees, by the way, which are looking less and less. You're still under a thick canopy, and yet you don't see the trees that should be holding up that canopy? It doesn't make sense. And you hear the splashing of water. If any of you look out and down, you'd see that now there's water around you. It's
Um,
very odd. It's clear as well, and you swear you can see a rainbow reflection in it. But as you look up, there is no rainbow, but out of the edge of your eyes, you see color, light, a blue, a pink.
can I roll it? Well, can I roll arcane arcana after this description?
After. You
Okay.
see so much and see so very little. You feel blinded. For one moment there's a bright light, another moment there's darkness, again there's a bright light, and your eyesight slowly settles on the thing in front of you as even the horses come to a stop, unsure of what to do, and all of you feel just a bit smaller. As I'm going to put description spam up a reference picture for what you see. I'm also going to put the picture on screen for the people on stream. Just know I don't own this picture. Just a random picture that fits very, very well. As the light converges, going round and round and round, and you see the forest is no more. Above you is still a canopy, vast, thick. No light seems to penetrate it, but there are no trees holding it up. Underneath the carriage is just water and rock and rock and water. And before you, energy spirals into these vast rings, just two concentric rings. One bright blue, pink, and another inside, shallower. You cannot fully comprehend what this is, and mist seems to just be pulled from left to right as if it's imitating a wave crashing upon you.
With that arcana check, am I able to figure out if we're in like some sort of illusion spell or?
I'm gonna need you to take a moment.
All right.
As you are thinking about this, you get the feeling you have an idea what this is, but it's in the back of your mind. It's something you've never thought about even witnessing before. So it's taking a moment for your mind to register what's going on. For now, you guys can have a moment to just be you.
Do I recognize it?
No.
I'm back.
Does it look
It's-
familiar in any sort of way?
Yes and no.
Ah,
Litney
shit.
It
definitely-
feels to give. Okay, I will give each of you a feeling. I will explain to each of you what you feel looking at this. I will end with Litney.
All right.
Lavi, I'll go in process of what I see on the screen in the D&D screen. I'm sorry, I mean the overlays. Coolborn, Solstice. As you look upon this immense display of energy before you, you feel. In fact, no, you're drawn back to a memory. A distant memory, long past, more than a millennia ago, back when you were by your mother's side. You remember a battle with the Shadowfell. when your mother stepped out into the battlefield and used her power to her fullest, bringing down a divine might. This, when you see the blue transition to pink, you get the feeling, you feel the Fae, just the pure essence of Titania, just coursing out of it. You don't know if this is something from your mother, something Fae in origin, or just pure power that you resonate with for a second. Isabella, as you look at this, you're reminded of a force as you look at the pink. The pink which scatters into little tiny sparks looking like a million tiny little stars that exist only for a brief second before being snuffed away. You remember your savior, the one who helped you from your world to this, who granted you as safe a passage as you could in that horrible, horrible place, and you feel the power from the Cosmic Mother, is what I'd say. I refer to as that.
Yes.
You cannot be sure if this is her power or that of the far realms you see.
Oh, motherfucking cock biscuits.
Razzle,
Yes.
you're reminded of a certain dick.
Oh, right.
A certain asshole who took something from you, especially when you look at the blue parts of this light. You feel the presence of divinity, and you feel like it's that asshole who's taken your voice and giving you your cane a stupid personality. There's this purple crystalline that's blinking at you, but as you look down at the eye seems blind. You don't know how you can tell, but you can tell that fucker ain't here. His presence over you has been erased as of this second. I mean, you don't know if it's permanent, but it's not here right now. But that's what you see when you look at the blue. That's what the feeling you get the most familiar with. Sarah? Oh, yes, that's how I play the name. As you look, what you find familiar is not any of this light around you, but actually the rainbow-like reflection it causes in the water at your feet. As you look down, you're filled with a certain warmth, a human connection, let's say, or an orc connection, if you will. Even though you were far too young, you can faintly see it as you look at your own reflection, irradiated in rainbow. It looks older than you remember, more refined, kinder, looking at you with a loving smile. You've never met her, but you can feel a connection with your mother. Fjord. Yes, Fjord, we're doing you.
Huh?
As
Wait,
you
what?
as you stare upon this wonder. It is not the light that attracts you because you do not care for divinity, the Fae, the far reaches. You do not care for the humanity in the reflection. What you see is the fog, the mist crashing upon you like waves. And you feel the best way you can describe it is as a bread fresh out of an oven. Your mind does go to bread, but at the same time, it goes a bit beyond that. To the person making the bread, the process, the minutes, hours, days, weeks, years of experience it must have taken. You feel, experience as you stare upon these waves, ever shifting, ever changing, ever rising, ever shrinking. And Litney, as you look upon this scene as a whole, your mind running over time, it just stops for a second. And you just take it all in. And you slowly focus on the inner circle, the most. Honestly, the part of this scene which draws you in the least. But as you look at that, you understand. This is understanding. Everything around you. This is the world brought down and broken into its base structures. What you see before you is a once in a lifetime wonder. You look up and it is the hells. You look down, it is humanity, people kind, the races. You look at the ring, divinity, the fae, the wild, the far reaches. The fog experience, time itself ever changing, ever flowing. The inner circle, understanding. Simple, pure understanding. I will give you guys a moment as you stand upon here. What do you
Guys, holy shit, we're in a planar nexus.
Ever loafing.
Yeah. I was the word was on the tip of my tongue, but yeah, planar nexus. As
Well, at
Planar
least that's
Nexus?
what I'm honestly pulling that out of my ass, but that's what I kind of understand.
So yeah, in characters, you guys have your RP.
Ah shit, fuck it, we ball. I mean, if will you inform Isabella of what you think it is?
yeah, Litney would it'd be
Ah.
like. Hmm?
I forgot to mute.
This is truly a once in a lifetime opportunity we have here to view existence itself. She has this teary-eyed look to her. If only Sylvester was here, or to share this moment with me. If only Sarah was here too. Sarah would definitely get a kick out of this. She does inform this to Isabella, what she basically has pieced together.
Ballistic.
Mm-hmm. Well, Isabella is she's thinking for a few seconds. On one hand, she doesn't really want to mess with that too much because like it could really because she kind of has a good understanding of magic. She's not like a genius or anything, but she does have some basics. She thinks that if she interacts with that stuff too much, she's just gonna end up creating a big old problem for herself, and because it could be unstable and just collapse or do something weird. However, that doesn't mean that she has to put herself in danger. Banakafalata looks at her, she looks at Banakafalata. Both of them kind of just have the same thought going to her head. They kind of just want to know what happens. So honestly, fuck it, we ball. So unless someone's going to stop her, she's gonna yeet Banakafalata into the rings.
Litney will stop him. DM, with that at 23 Arcana, this would. How much would Litney know about the repercussions if Isabella throws her familiar in there?
You have no fucking clue. No one
Well-
has any fucking clue what this is.
I'm gonna roll a D2.
No.
Call heads or tails.
Again, you guys are all here. You guys can talk to each other and think about what you're gonna do.
Well, Fjord saw a pixel blow. He's jumping down that ravine.
There's
He
no,
likes bread
there's no
too much.
ravine. It's just right in front of you.
Sarah
Referring
can,
to a
can be
meme.
of no help.
That picture is accurate to what you see. You guys are basically standing
it's
by
a
that
meme.
one random person is.
Yeah.
Sarah now
Fjord
is
wants to make a
looking
loaf
at
of fucking
her,
bread.
All right, roll a new character.
Fjord wants to make a cosmic loaf of bread.
You know what?
Isabella
Instinctively-
is keeping a safe distance, but Banakafalata is like, fuck it, we ball. I mean, I'm not from... But he's literally from the far realm. Nothing can mess with his mind.
You know, and
And Fjord is Fjord. He's making a loaf of bread out of the fucking cosmos.
yeah, Litney's running in to try and stop him.
Great,
Rachel's
I
like-
gotta get a TPK. Yippee.
Rachel's like, this isn't the dumbest thing you've ever done. Like, look, Fjord is still precious to Litney, despite him being an abomination to God and nature.
And common sense.
I feel that it's best boy. Best kid.
Banakafalata be like, adventure!
Can I get that without the extreme level of auto-tune
Adventure.
in? Oh.
Adventure. So, anyone else want to journey into the cosmic butthole?
Solstice was entranced for a second, but she broke out of it. Otherwise, she would already been touching it.
Best case
Hello.
scenario, honestly. Worst case scenario, Banakafalata fucking dies, in which case I can resummon him. Best case scenario, he absorbs a lot of cosmic power and becomes overpowered. Most realistic case scenario, something else happens. I don't know why.
Worst case scenario is that he gets wiped out from existence. No more Banner.
He
Yeah.
just goes and vanishes.
He never
Well, let's
actually
hope that the
existed,
DM is
so...
merciful.
Yeah, that's the thing about Banakafalata. He's literally an entity outside of this reality whatsoever. He technically doesn't even exist.
Fjord's
Anyways,
making a loaf, and there's nothing you can do to stop him.
like the nine hells, Litney's is not gonna there's nothing she can do.
So the one thing I'm gonna ask now is Razzle. You're not saying anything. What's up?
I'm not sure what Raz would do in this situation. Then again, they've dealt with enough glowy, mysterious crap to know, hey, I know a good feeling, but should I trust this thing? Every time something like this has happened, I usually got screwed in the end.
Normally, you're the one doing the screwing.
Not really.
Anyways,
That's kind of the reason the whole problem began.
Wonderful.
But,
So,
I don't know if Raz would do anything in that regard. If anything, I think she's gonna keep her distance and just watch what the others do.
Sarah, we ballin'?
Okay, so let's see what happens. So
Wait, what about Sarah? He forgot
And
about-
Banakafalata is going to be yeeted in. Fjord's jumping in. Litney and Sarah also approach that ball. They be balling. Cool
You know
ball.
what?
George's
Turn
gonna
around.
start making bread.
Sarah
So-
right now is
Wait, hold on.
looking
You said
at
that people are
her
actually going in?
Everyone's going in apparently. That's what I'm hearing.
No.
Fine, Razzle, go in after them. She's not going in first.
No,
Solstice will take the wagon and just drive straight in on them.
Okay.
That is a horrible idea. The only reason why I said
You do not get a
yeeted
choice anymore. You're
Banakafalata-
dying.
I
So-
mean, honestly,
Practically, and every is going into the hole, apart from Sarah, who is right now on her knees looking at her reflection. Very
Ah,
well.
Okay.
Ah,
okay,
existential
look,
crisis.
let's be reasonable there. I don't think we should throw the entire party into the hole. Like, okay, Banakafalata, I was fine with it because I can just I have like a bunch of spare herbs to resummon him if I need to. This is not a good idea. I'm gonna be straight with you, Chief.
It doesn't matter if
if
it's
George gets atomized, he's
okay,
gonna
listen,
be happy. He gets to make bread.
It doesn't matter if it's a good idea or not. What matters is are you doing it?
Fjord's making some big fucking loaves tonight. Well, trying to.
I'm not jumping in there.
Yeah.
If you guys want
I'm
them to
asking
be
what
scattered across the
No,
multiverse,
stop.
you
I'm
can
asking
do it.
what Solstice is doing. If Solstice is doing it or not, it doesn't matter if it's a good idea or not. Are you doing it?
If Litty goes in, I follow her.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
So
Leave the wagon there. We ride or die, boys. We ride or die.
as all of you approach in one way, shape, or form, other than Sarah, this is going to be interesting. I expected it to be all or nothing. I didn't expect this weird mix, but okay. Sarah we'll get to you last. Because you've chosen option C.
But Tiss.
Option A, the rest of the group, as you all approach, Banakafalata on Isabella's behalf. The ring glows.
This is far too accurate for me to not do it.
The ring glows brighter and brighter with every step, pace, leap.
And one yeet.
But before it becomes blinding, it dims. It dims to nothing. To less than nothing. It feels as if you all stepped into pure, unending darkness for as far as the eye can see, which is not very far. Even with your eldritch sight, even with your ability to see through magical darkness, Solstice, you see nothing. Anyone with dark vision or any other kind of special vision, you see nothing, for nothing exists. There is nothing to see, thus nothing you can see in any way, shape, or form.
Shit, we
you're
know
out
because
of-
of the back rooms.
Until you know what? No, until nothing. But you all know this one thing instinctively. You can ask one thing. You don't know to what. You don't know what kind of entity, creature, creation, creator, or just natural interference exists. You're unaware of everything else except that you can ask one thing. You do not know if it will be granted. You do not know if there's a wish or information. You feel like you've entered a miracle. And from this miracle, you can get a minor miracle. What is your one thing? And we're gonna go at this in order. Just so you guys know, out of character, this is not a wish. This is a weird little minor miracle, as you have all entered the Ring
An
of
excess of-
Aurora. Self-named, of course, because I'm that kind of bitch.
Yes.
We're gonna go with things in order. Sarah will be the last because you chose an option C and something else is gonna happen for you. You're gonna get something else because you want something else. So we're gonna start with Solstice.
Okay,
Litney.
you said it was a minor miracle, but not a wish.
You
What
are-
exactly can I do here?
I'm going to be honest. You have no clue. I, out of character, am telling you this is not a wish spell. Okay? You are basically asking one thing of something. You have no clue what kind of something you're asking things to. Okay? You, in character, know you are within what can
Excuse
only...
me.
Yes?
I'll be AFK. Just so what? Can you quickly tell me what exactly this is? Just really tell me so I can tell you now before later.
Okay, you know what? I'll do you first. You are in a miracle. That's the way you can describe this place. You know you can ask for one thing. You do not know what that means. You do not know if this means there's a wish shall be granted. You don't know if there's something like if you ask it, you'll be given something or you'll be told something. You just know you can ask some thing out there which you don't even know if it's an entity. You can ask one thing. So what is your one thing? What do you ask? By the way, even though
I'm gonna ask
you true Beneficalata inside, you are the one who is in.
Oh, okay. Oh, interesting.
You
I'm
threw your
gonna
net and got added to yourself.
Fuck's sake,
I'm
fucking
gonna
hell, this
ask if I can have something, anything, or if or how I can have something, anything to better protect my friends.
So you're basically asking for something to help protect your friends.
Or some way to get something to protect my friends.
Okay, let me just write this down.
All right, and I'll be AFK.
Yep.
I'll be back later.
Okay. Solstice. What is your one thing? There are no more. You don't get to ask any more questions of me because you don't know anything about this. That's my explanation. Because how could you?
Solstice doesn't have any wish, anything she
Okay,
really wants.
Just approach this purely in character. You can ask one thing,
Yeah,
and you
that's
don't know if
what
there's
I'm
a
trying to do.
request or a question.
I suppose the closest I can. I don't have any goals. I don't have any anything that drives me other than just for the fuck of it. So I'm gonna go with power.
Mm-hmm.
Power to protect those I care about. Power to explore freely. Power to choose my own fate. Power to just live. But how you decide to interpret that is up to you. That's power.
Okay, nice and straightforward. Understandable. Razzle.
Meh.
What is your one thing? That's all you know. And you know, considering no one else felt any difference, but you
Yeah.
know, while you're in here, you don't feel the connection of that fuck.
Yeah.
It's finally a quiet in your head.
There is no external force acting upon you other than the ones you're okay with.
Honestly, whereas I would go with freedom.
As much as that would be
You
good, I
again.
don't know if this would supply it.
It's all up to Razzle right now. Just what is your? Just think about in Razzle. One thing. You don't know if this is a request that will be granted or a question that will be answered, but you know you can ask one thing. What would Razzle do?
Well, I guess I'll go with what I've been told. I don't feel a connection to the asshole, so can you make that separation bigger, please?
No permanent.
Well, if I get rid of permanent, I'm probably losing my warlock stuff.
Fair.
I just want to undo all those trades for deaths.
You could interpret that as freedom from him
Understood.
in some way.
We're gonna go now with Fjord. Fjord,
Right.
buddy. That is your one thing is
Loaf.
not even bread, just loaf.
Loaf.
Okay, not even
Dude.
just loaf.
You fool,
Bro.
you've genie pobbed yourself. You didn't get bread,
Yeah.
you got a fat cat.
Loaf.
Loaf.
I hate my
Understandable.
A
Now,
loaf of milk is cheese, and a loaf of the unloafed format of bread is beer.
okay, understand. Loaf.
Quick
Okay,
question, was the pieces of this?
so second last.
In abyssal.
Second last? Wait, you said loaf in abyssal?
Loaf in abyssal.
Okay,
You know, bread.
that'll mean something.
What do I mean? I don't fucking know.
Litney, second last. What is your one thing?
Well, Litney had thought about this, and a small a small hinge of doubt comes to her mind. I mean, is Sarah and I even capable of redemption? If we manage to bring back the kids?
Is that your
That-
one
that-
thing?
Yeah. Or rather, is redemption possible for them if they go this route?
Honestly, I would suspect that you would go with and wait to save the kids.
Yeah. You know, I'll go with that one too. Better. It's like though there's still that hint of doubt that she doesn't even know if it's possible.
So what is your one
Because
thing? Clearly state it to me.
Okay, so what Litney is going to ask is how how oh can I how can I what means can I take? I'm trying to think of the right words to phrase this because it's like
The right words do not matter. I am not
I
going
know
to be an asshole.
You're not gonna get genie logicked.
Tell me your one thing.
where can I
Short and sweet. Save
find the means to cast true resurrection without needing material components.
That was good.
Okay.
Because it's kind of in that point where it's like
Understandable.
she's hoping.
We're
she's
we're
hoping
not
this-
we're not going to think about this any further. It's
Yeah.
if that is your one thing, do you confirm that?
Yes.
Okay. And now last, finally, we step
Uh,
out.
before you
Yes.
do so, quick question: do the NPCs also get this?
No. The
Oh, shame.
NPCs
It's a-
do not get this. They wish they could get it.
Oh,
The
You
NPCs
were the one
shame.
that
In the if the only
the
reason I asked is,
NPCs are
if,
too low level.
it's a shame because if it was possible, Stefan. would
Wait,
ask,
Zeke doesn't qualify? I thought he was
the
equal with
game
us.
is from.
Who doesn't qualify?
Zeke?
Who's Zeke?
Oh no, he's
Zed.
Zed.
Zed is level
That-
3.
Oh.
He's a little baby.
Yeah, he's just way too.
There are no
broken of a brain.
NPCs on your level right here.
Okay.
Zed
Shame.
Zed's always been a lower level than you guys. He just rolled really well.
Besides,
Yeah,
even
he
if
has
Zed were to
spicy.
get a wish, I doubt it'd be anything very cool.
It'd just be money.
That's what you
Yeah,
imagine.
it's
That's what you imagine
I want
because
a
you've
lot
never.
of money.
It's because you never
So
asked
I can
him.
get
We step outside the void, outside the ring of Aurora, and we bring ourselves to Zara, the one person still standing there, fully basking in the rainbow starlight. In front of you, the ring pulsates with power. The two rings. White transitions to pink, creating countless stars that seem to die off in an instant. The fog twirls around you. In the water, rainbow-hued reflections of everything is skewed. But none of that matters. All that matters is what's right there below you. And below you, you see a reflection of what you can only describe as your mother. Who else could it possibly be? She looks honestly kind of like you imagined. Like you. Well, to be fair, considering your aunt, Grogneck the Destroyer, you probably didn't expect her to look anywhere near you, but no. You're almost a splitting image of her, just she's older. Older, more mature, a lot more scars, a lot more tired, a lot more elegant, refined with experience. And the way she smiles, you wouldn't mistake it for anything else in the world.
I
That is-
am back.
That is your mother you're staring at in your reflection. What are you doing?
I put hand on the water.
As you put your hand on the water, as it is your reflection, it does the same, but But there's a hesitation. The reflection moves a bit slower than you do, but that shouldn't be possible. And as you put your hand on the water, a ripple just shakes the lake, and it seems like the reflection freezes. Her hand seemingly just inches away from the surface of water as well. So close, yet you could touch your reflection. It's how do you feel?
Uh, equally part, equally parts, both happy and sad.
As
Happy because I can see her, and sad because I can't reach her.
as you look down at her, you see that she the way she looks at you changes. She at first was giving you a kind, loving smile, but it seems frozen for a second. You can see her hand twitch a bit as it's there, stopped, inches away from touching yours. Her eyes slowly widen. You see fusion. Then horror. Her entire body seems to tremble, and you feel like she's trying her best to press against what feels like an immovable force. She, her expression breaks as tears start streaming down her face. Her mouth doesn't seem to know what to do as she opens it in in this you cannot hear anything, but you swear you feel a sorrowful veil wash over your soul itself as you look at her, as if something she so desperately wants is just so far out of her reach, further than she could ever reach. She does smile as she sees you, but there's nothing she can do. Her other hand also reaches forward and presses against an immovable force, so close to touching yours, yet it's so far. You have never, honestly, at this exact moment, you have never felt so far. You've never felt just a few inches. You feel so vast before. It is as if you're standing on one side of the world, and she, for all you know, could just be on another planet, on one of those tiny little stars far off into the distance, the ones you'd have no hope of ever reaching.
Sarah also starts crying and looking at her mother says, I will find you. Mom.
As you say this, you didn't notice till now because your eyes were just drawn to her and her alone. You had tunnel vision, where it felt like everything else around you was just darkness. You had no peripheral vision whatsoever. It was just her and nothing else. Just the endless void. A void you didn't care about. A void that might as well have not existed to you. And as you have this determination looking at her, you feel yourself pull back a little bit. And you notice it wasn't entirely just your vision. There is nothing else around you. The gate that was once in front of you is now nowhere, but you still see the rainbow light reflected upon the water. And as you look back down, you notice that the gate is there, behind your mother. But that can't be right. How is that possible? And why is the light? Why do you still feel the light upon you? Is it coming through it? It, it can't be. And your mother stops. She glances back at the light, the two rings. And that's when you notice the light that's shining upon you isn't coming from those rings behind your mother through the reflection. No, no, no. It's coming from behind you.
I look.
You looking behind you, up. Up is the direction you should have been. You were looking down. You were touching the water. You were on the ground. And the two concentric rings are behind you, which means they're up, about in the sky. But where is the sky? As you look back towards where your mother should have been, there's nothing. That's just the void. But where are you standing? You're not standing on anything. It's just darkness and the rings which slowly get brighter and brighter, completely overwhelming your vision before turning black, pitch black. You find yourself in pure darkness, but no, that's wrong. You find yourself alone in a room. You feel floor underneath you. It feels cold. You can't see anything, but you can feel a presence. You know you can ask one thing. You do not know to whom. You do not know if you're asking this of your mother. You do not know if you're asking this of the rings themselves, of some eldritch entity. Maybe you're just asking yourself. But you do know you can ask one thing. You don't know if it is a request or a question. But you know you can ask one thing and you feel a presence. Feel a presence just barely at your fingertips. Like something is trying to reach out and hold your hand, but you can't see it. You don't know where it is, can't hear it, but, but you can feel it. The static vibration, just the little static, little body heat of a hand almost touching you.
Sarah puts her hand up in no particular direction. Just in a way that to allow the other presence to grab it. And then she says, "How can I find her?"
Understandable. That is your one thing. Wonderful. And with this, second, and with this, you all return to perhaps reality. You're all standing where you were, in front of this utterly bizarre, bewitching, violent light. These two rings staring at you, motionless, ever so slightly dimmer. The fog no longer crashing against you like waves, but now just faintly swirling around. There's a lot less of a presence now around you, and you all feel like you've gotten what you could out of this. There is nothing more here for you. If you feel dismissed in a way, let's say, and each of you feel one step closer to your dream. Everyone here, all of you players,
Yes.
you all have a little bit more experience that you didn't know you had. Just, you feel like you've taken something away from this on more than just an emotional level.
Level
You-
up.
No. No. You all get a free
That's
feed,
too
though.
easy.
Ooh.
Feet?
You all get a free feed. It could be pretty much anything. Something to help you
Ooh.
along your journey.
I told you you want. I told you should use the. Yeah, you should use the thing.
And
So we can
also,
pick
Hey.
any
by
feet.
the way, Razzle?
Yeah.
What's your reaction to kind of going through all of this, you know? Like, what's your,
Honestly, Razzle doesn't feel too much different. They
you do feel a
they
little,
went in,
you do feel a little,
they made a wish,
Mhm.
and they feel like a little bit of a weight's been lifted off their chest, but
like how do you feel, you know, if you were to like kind of, you know, onomatopoeia, is that a word? If you were to do it, well, like,
onomatopoeia.
you know, like, if you were to describe this in a sound, like, well, how do you feel? Like meh, or, or, I'm just curious.
Eh.
You all hear Raz actually say that out loud with their own voice.
What? Lady Raz?
Raz, you now have your voice back.
Raz touches their throat.
Oh, for fuck's sake, this Lord, stop fucking with me.
Then he goes over. Was that from you? If that was, say something. Cicero. Was that you making a sound? Are you? She's asking the puppet.
Raz is just going to turn away from the rest of the group and just kind of walk to the side before just mumbling to themselves. Merde.
That's not at all what I thought you would sound like, Banat Kefalata says. Could you say the word anti-constitutionally?
Ursula, please shut up.
Alright.
Huh.
So Raz is
Well-
going through a bit of a internal crisis.
Speaking of internal crisis, Fjord!
Oh no!
Fjord!
Just the loaf of bread appears.
Fjord.
Oh god, what's about to happen?
Oh no!
You feel a bit fuller as an individual. Like some part of you that you were just never born with is back. The part you've lost. You don't know what exactly that means. However, as a constellation prize, you now know how to make a lot of different loaves.
Oh no!
I'm gonna have to look up
Yes,
what
that's my
I'm
bread,
going.
but
I'm going to have to look
I'm
up
glad about this.
I'm gonna have to look up exactly what all come in loaves, but you've definitely
Cheese, cat's bread, and a few other things, and tofu.
yep. You've just learned how to make all of that.
I don't know
So
what
he
falls under
can
the
make
few other
cats?
things, but tofu's in there. Hold on. Cat's loaf. It's a loaf.
Yeah.
Good enough.
Sure.
You can make hyenas! If you can make cats, you can make hyenas! Hyenas
no.
loaf!
I summon upon you. I summon upon you a pack of hyena.
I don't think you
Yes,
can
God.
I don't think you can summon a cat to loaf. I think you can loaf yourself like a cat.
Wait.
You can.
Jerry, get out of the
Bone
booth, take all your clothes off, and fold yourself 6 times.
Okay.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I hit back.
So that's what you've got right there. And yes, out of character, this is also. If you do decide to come in as a full player, that is you to rationalize you Fjord now getting a full character sheet and becoming just a player character.
Litney's gonna have to keep a
Yeah.
shorter leash on
Mhm.
him.
Right? We're a bit over time, but I'm just gonna go through a bit of these other things really quick. Litney, you feel like you're thinking of a place. You can't pin it right now, but you're thinking of a place. There's just a place in your mind which you think you might find answers. Maybe, maybe not. However, we're gonna pin that for now, and you're just gonna be left thinking about a place, a place of no determined point of existence.
All right.
There's gonna need to be research done.
Of course. As if there's a image that pops into Litney's head, she has the proficiency in history to remember it.
Isabella,
Mm-hmm.
you know that there is something buried in the lake around a certain tree you're heading towards. You don't know what it is, but you just get the feeling that, hey, wait a second. I don't know why I just realized it, but there's a ship sank. A little ship sank around that tree.
Ooh.
It surely has something worthwhile in it.
Mm-hmm.
Does butter count as a loaf?
I don't know.
No,
Google it.
was the steak.
The definition
No.
of loaf is very specific. However, the meme definition of loaf is not.
Oh, Sarah,
Yes.
you know, you should ask a divination wizard known as Lariante. God damn it, what's his name? No, that's his last name. Yeah, last name Lariante, the divination wizard. He's currently, well, Litney knows he's currently in Costatia. But you
Yeah.
should know, ask that guy. He's a strong divination wizard and he can help you find your mother. With divination magic.
And Solstice. Oh, sorry.
Cat can be called a loaf because it takes a loaf-like shape. Butter can be
Solstice.
called a loaf.
Solstice.
Yep.
What's your highest level spell slot?
Currently, that's level 2.
Have a third level spell slot.
Ooh.
Time to get vibe checked by level 3 smite.
So wait, we all have a feat too?
Yep, you all get a feat, and Solstice gets 1 permanent third level spell slot.
Are the feats homebrew? Or what? Do we get a choice of what that feat is?
You pick out a feat. It's when you
Okay,
when you get an ESI, you can pick any
All right,
feat you
okay.
want as long as you run by me. Like if it's an official feat, you can just have it. If it's a homebrew feat, you need to run past me. You just pick a feat and you have it. You don't get
Question.
yes, you get full free choice. And by the way, it doesn't even need to be in character because
If I pick... do you remember those flaws I showed you?
no, I'm not gonna go with that.
Ah.
I was thinking if I could
no,
move those, could I get
no.
to...
I've already given you guys a lot of advantages. I think I'd have to start the campaign from level 1 with that in mind, you know?
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, because the thing is otherwise I can't really account for because I don't even know what they all are. So let's not think about that. But I feel like this is probably a good time to end session. Vote.
And yes.
And yes, what? It's a loaf of butter?
And yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Yendi space YES.
So everyone who's watching, thank you so much for watching. We're gonna be ending the session right there. The stream right there. Take care. Hope to see you guys next week. That's gonna be a great time. I mean, not next week. Tomorrow there's gonna be some stream. It's in 2 weeks that we continue.
Goodbye, everybody.
Off session, there's gonna be off campaign. There's gonna be a little bit of a discussion between me and these guys about maybe a few little details, but yeah.
Yeah.
I got to all of you, right?
Yeah.